Hello! Welcome back to Easy English Zone.
Hi, everyone. We're so excited you're here. I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Jason. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
If you enjoy our videos, please support us. Just tap the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Yes, thank you so much. Today, we're discussing a very common topic, our jobs. Let's dive in. So, Vanessa, how are you feeling today?
I'm fantastic, Jason. And you? How's your day going?
I'm a little sleepy, but otherwise fine.
Sleepy? Why are you feeling sleepy?
I got up super early this morning, even before the sun was out.
Oh no. Why did you wake up that early?
My cat wanted breakfast. He was meowing loudly.
Your cat is hilarious. What's his name again?
His name is Buster. He's a big, chubby, orange cat.
Oh yes, I remember Buster. He's a good boy.
Sometimes he is, but other times, not really.
What about you? Did you sleep well?
Yes, I slept great. I had some herbal tea and read a book before going to bed. That sounds calm and relaxing. My mornings are definitely not quiet.
Well, I hope you're not too exhausted for our chat today.
Don't worry, I'm ready. Okay, so today's topic is talking about your job.
Jason, what do you do? What's your job?
I'm a graphic designer.
A graphic designer? That sounds cool. What does a graphic designer actually do?
I create visuals on the computer. I design logos for businesses.
Logos? What's a logo?
A logo is a small image that represents a company, like the Apple logo. You know, the apple with the bite.
Oh, I get it. So you draw logos like that?
Not that one, of course. But yes, I design images like that. I also work on websites and posters.
That sounds like a fun occupation. Do you enjoy it?
I love it. It's very artistic. I can play with colors and sketch all day. But it can be a bit challenging too.
What makes it difficult?
Sometimes my computer is too slow. And sometimes a client says, I don't like this shade, Jason. Can we adjust it?
Oh dear, so you change it?
Yes, I change it. Then they might say, actually, I preferred the first version.
Oh no, that's frustrating. But you're very patient, Jason.
I try my best. It comes with the job. What about you, Vanessa? What's your profession?
I'm a teacher.
A teacher? That's a fantastic job. What do you teach?
I teach English to young learners.
Young children? How old are they?
Between 6 and 10 years old. Quite young.
Wow, that must be exciting. Is your classroom noisy?
At times, it's very noisy, but also full of laughter and energy.
I remember having lots of energy as a little kid, too.
I believe it. My students love singing songs and playing vocabulary games.
Do you sing along with them?
Yes, I do. We sing about the days of the week, the weather.
Can you sing one for me?
Not today. Maybe next time.
Okay, next time then. Do you like being a teacher?
I absolutely love it. It's tough work, but extremely rewarding.
Rewarding. What does that mean again?
It means it makes me feel proud and happy. When a child learns something new, it's a great feeling.
That makes sense. For me, when a client loves my design, that's also rewarding.
So both our jobs make us feel good in the end.
Exactly. Where do you work, Vanessa? Do you work at a large school?
No, I work at a small language academy, just a short walk from my house.
That sounds convenient. Do you walk to work?
Yes, it takes about 10 minutes to get there, It's perfect. What about you?
I work remotely from my apartment.
Every day? That must be cozy.
Most of the time, yes, it's comfortable. I can even stay in my pajamas.
You work in pajamas?
Sometimes, but working from home has its drawbacks.
Like what?
I feel a little isolated. I don't see my teammates in person.
Do you have many colleagues?
I have 5. We usually meet online.
Oh, virtual meetings?
Yes, every Monday. We discuss our weekly projects. It helps us stay connected.
What are your colleagues like?
One of them, Ben, talks a lot. So the meetings can go on for a while.
That sounds tiring.
Yeah, but he's hilarious, so I don't mind much.
Our staff meetings are more serious. We talk about grades and student behavior.
That sounds important. Maybe not very fun.
No, but sometimes our principal, Mr. Davis, brings cookies.
Cookies? I like him already.
Yep, he's a cool boss.
Vanessa, what skills do you need for your job?
Good question. Patience is at the top, for sure. Kids ask the same thing many times.
Sounds like you need a whole bag of patience.
I also need to be organized. I plan every lesson. And being kind is essential.
You are definitely all those things.
That's kind of you, Jason. Did you always want to be a designer?
No, when I was younger, I dreamed of being a pilot.
A pilot? To travel the world?
Exactly. But over time, I fell in love with drawing and design. What about you?
I always wanted to be a teacher. I used to play school with my dolls.
That's adorable. Your dolls must have learned a lot.
I think they did.
If you weren't a teacher, what job would you want?
Maybe I'd be a tour guide. I enjoy meeting people and talking about my city.
You'd be fantastic at that. Super friendly and clear.
Thanks. And what would you be if not a designer?
Probably a chef. Cooking helps me de-stress.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. Maybe one day I'll open a small restaurant.
And maybe I'll give tours near your restaurant.
With a happy logo designed by me.
Of course. A smiling coffee bean.
Well, Vanessa, I think we talked a whole lot about our jobs.
We really did. I feel like I can picture your home office now.
And I can imagine your classroom, your students, the colorful decorations, and of course, your good morning songs.
So, Jason, let's do a quick review. We used a lot of useful words about jobs today. Shall we go over them for our viewers?
Great idea. It's like a mini English lesson inside our episode.
Exactly. Let's explain some of the words we used during the conversation.
Okay, first word, client. I used this word several times.
Yes. A client is a person or business that pays you for your service or products.
Like the Happy Bean Cafe. That's one of my clients. I design a logo for them.
For someone like a lawyer or a designer, a client is like a customer. But the word client is usually more formal or professional. Next word, rewarding.
Ah, yes. You said your job is rewarding.
Right. If something is rewarding, it makes you feel proud, satisfied, and happy because it's meaningful.
Like when I complete a great design or help someone understand the message visually. That's rewarding for me.
Yes. And I feel the same when a child understands a new word or finally reads a complete sentence. That moment is so rewarding.
Okay, how about the word coworker?
Good one. A coworker is someone you work with, someone who has the same boss or works at the same company or place.
I mentioned Ben, remember? He's my coworker and very talkative.
Another word for coworker is colleague, but in everyday English, coworker is more casual and common. Let's look at the word convenient. I said my job is convenient because the school is near my home.
Exactly. If something is convenient, it's easy or doesn't take much time or effort.
Like ordering groceries online. That's also convenient.
Or using a smartphone to book a doctor's appointment. Much more convenient than calling. All right, now let's talk about skills.
A skill is something you can do well, like drawing, typing, public speaking, or cooking.
Yes, I need computer skills and creativity for my work.
And I need patience, planning, and communication skills for teaching. Let's explain routine, too. I said my class has a routine.
A routine is the usual or regular order of things you do, like a pattern for your day or week.
My classroom routine is sing, learn new words, play, and read.
And my daily routine starts with coffee, checking email, and planning my design tasks.
Routines help people, especially kids, feel more organized and calm.
What about project?
Perfect. A project is a specific task that has a goal and usually takes time to complete.
Like designing a logo, that's one project. Some projects are short, others may last weeks.
School play, a book report, or even planning a family trip can be a project. Let's explain one more: responsibility.
Yes, this is an important word.
A responsibility is something you must do. It's your duty or job.
For example, I have the responsibility to meet deadlines and deliver designs on time.
And I have the responsibility to teach my students and take care of them during class time.
A parent has the responsibility of looking after their children.
A pet owner needs to feed and care for their animal. That's also a responsibility.
Okay, let's list all the words we talked about in our vocabulary time. Client.
That was a fantastic review.
I hope it was helpful for all of you learning with us today.
Remember, you don't need to memorize everything right now. Just start with 1 or 2 words.
Step by step, that's how you build your English.
Learning English is a long-term project, and you're all doing so well.
And we find it very rewarding.
So today, we had a long and interesting conversation about our jobs.
We asked the common question, what do you do? Or what is your job?
And we answered with, I'm a teacher, or I'm a graphic designer.
We also spoke about what we do in our jobs. I design images and websites.
And I teach English to young students.
We talked about where we work. I work from home, and you work at a nearby school.
Yes, we used the phrase, I work from home, which is very useful these days.
We shared about our coworkers, work routines, and daily schedules.
And we talked about the best and hardest parts of our jobs.
The best parts are rewarding. The hard parts can be stressful, but it's part of every job.
Now it's your turn. Here's today's question. What is your job? Or what is your dream job?
You can answer with a simple sentence like, I am a student. I work in a hospital. My dream job is to be a pilot.
We love reading your answers in the comments. It helps us learn more about you, and it helps you practice your writing.
And if you have an idea for our next topic, like hobbies, travel, or favorite food, let us know in the comments.
Before we go, a big thank you to all our subscribers and viewers.
If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now and join Easy English Zone.
And if you know someone learning English, share our channel with them. Learning with a friend is more fun.
Okay, time to say goodbye.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Keep practicing. Don't worry about mistakes. They help you grow.
You are doing amazing. Be proud of yourself.
Until next time.
Bye for now. Take care and keep learning.